Establishing battlefield control. Stand by.
Greetings everyone, Mr. Dugan. You do not interrupt me. Greetings everyone, my name is Alstar, welcome back to Mental Mega 335. Going into Soviet Mission 3 of Act 1. Happy birthday. And we're going to wish happy birthday to a certain American dude, especially for talking for me. So, the objective is simple, we kill the president, obscure Batman reference, here we go. The first part of the mission, we have to just prepare the ground for a base deployment. So, in other words, we have to wipe out all those forces, and we will need... I'd like to keep all of my forces alive, because they will greatly help me in defending in the second part of this mission. Also, utilizing your forces to best extent will wield a great results, because this Humvee will normally just straight up murder one of the pyros. But because I am a very good player, which was definitely seen during the multiplayer, during the tournament arc, that I dare to say, I am an exceptional player with absolutely brilliant tactics. And if you have not felt the giant dose of sarcasm just pouring from me, then I'm sorry. Alright, let's move back to the mission. There is this one dude that needs to be taken out. I better move my tank back. Alright, that should be done. And finally, this one GGI will have to end his life. To the flames. Reinforcements arriving, 2 flak trucks with the infantry, 4 repair drones, because we cannot make those. So it's very important to actually preserve our forces. And my build order will be very weird for this mission, but it works, because you have to defend rather quickly. I'm going to start with barracks and move immediately for the field bureau. Reason is simple. There is a lot paradrops coming our way. And what's the best way to deal with the paradrops? That's right, bunker. Actually, 3 bunkers positioned in a good spots can completely ruin this mission for the allies, and I do not care about that, because they absolutely deserve it. Let's send those dogs here.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
And start filling up the bunkers. The ratio I like to follow on this mission is 4:2, especially on the ones that are behind. Let's start up. Actually, let's start at the power plant. I need power. Alright. This should prevent any attacks from the paradrops at this point. Here we go. That's the power plant. Refinery coming up and 2 additional bunkers. I hear rocketeers coming in, and that's where important part comes in. You have to protect your flag tracks with life. They will make this mission significantly easier, and I guess we all want to have an easy mission for once. Let's wipe this out. Those 2 are coming into bunker. You guys will stop this paradrop that came here. Pyros can deal with this team. Refinery is operational. Let's deploy another bunker and 4 more conscripts. After that, I need another Tesla reactor, because I will have to place a lot of entire structure nearby. Alright, this bunker is done. They're starting to deploy here. Let's actually move to defend the war miner. Be warned, the allies have a very strong air force in the area, and that is actually true. They will send a lot of paradrops, a lot of rocketeers, a lot of any other kind of annoying air unit that is possible.
Unit
Can you
lost.
guys please move here?
Ore miner
You
under
two
attack.
also get into the bunker.
Unit lost. Structure garrison.
Okay, that is
Unit
a problem.
Our base is under attack. Unit
Deal
lost.
with those that deal damage
Ore
first,
miner
and we
under
should be
attack.
fine.
Unit lost. Unit promoted.
Alright. We seem to be good.
Our base is under attack.
Factory
Unit
coming up
lost.
next.
New
I want to
construction
start
options.
with 2 miners, couple
Building.
more half-tracks, and then additional 2 miners for this mission.
Our base is under attack. Building.
And
Building.
I'll complete my defense with couple flak cannons and Tesla reactors. That should do just
Ore
fine.
miner under attack. Unit lost.
If you can get your half-tracks to elite rather quickly, it will be insanely helpful for you.
Unit
The objective is
ready.
to construct the radar dish, but there are a couple things I want to do before that. Alright,
Our
it
base
actually
is under
scouted the
attack.
map up to this point, which is very nice. Let's blow up those barrels. Michael Bay time. That was disappointing. There we go. There's another half-track rocketeer force incoming.
Unit ready. Defense upgraded.
And another set of paradrops.
Building.
Let's deploy another refinery actually.
Our
That will
base is under
that will
attack.
help a
Unit
lot.
promoted.
And maybe destroying some of those places here.
Our base is under attack. Unit promoted.
Here come the
Unit
SEAL
promoted.
IFVs. Probably one of the banes of this mission. Another paradrop coming in, but I am prepared.
Under attack. Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Flying straight into a group of half-tracks.
Insufficient funds.
Something magical
Our base
from
is
the
under
AI.
attack. Ore miner under attack.
I'm gonna need to bail this miner out, however. Can you move closer, please? Thank you.
Ore miner under attack. Construction complete.
Alright, that should do it. I'd like to start mining those gems rather quickly.
Building.
I guess I can deploy another
Our base is
flak,
under attack.
flak cannon around this area. Can you mine here? Yeah, you can mine here.
Building Soviet economy.
Another set of SEAL IFE coming in, but it's wiped out.
Unit ready.
Before I construct the radar, I want to destroy the additional airfield at the city.
Complete.
You have to destroy it anyway, because if you assault the Alamo before that, the mission will be failed. But if you do that right now, before you start the second objective, you'll get rid of a lot of enemy reinforcements teams. So there's always benefit in doing so.
Unit promoted.
So once I stabilize my economy, I think I can actually send all of my miners to start getting gems.
Building Soviet
At least those two.
working class.
Unit ready. Ore miner under attack.
This one will jump in as well. This blackjack will back off because I need
Our base is under attack.
to keep my veterans
Unit
alive.
promoted.
Do you have a here?
Okay, can you start mining from here as well? It will be really nice. The paradrops are not surviving this at all. Well, they kinda are, but
Base is under attack.
not to drop the full payload.
Unit promoted.
Here comes another set of enemy forces.
Repairing. Ore miner under attack.
Do you have a plan? I'll carry out the operation. Cutting path. Making tracks.
Thankfully, my repair drones are on duty, so nothing bad will happen to my miners. And I guess with the force I recovered, I can get another barracks and start massing forces so I can move on towards my secondary objective. There's also a point of interest here, this machine shop
Maneuvering.
that I want to take for myself.
Our base is under attack.
Do you have a plan?
You please move back, please move back.
What is the mission?
Okay, that's fine.
Kick us under. Break and loose.
Primary building selected.
So the task force we want at hand will be 10 pyros, 10 Tesla troopers, 10 flak troopers,
under attack.
And couple of tanks as well, so maybe let's add 10
Building.
jacks. This one elite
Unit
will
promoted.
join them.
Maneuvering. Cutting fast.
Our base is under attack.
Carry out the operation.
Let's wipe out
Unit
this
ready.
annoying army of
Unit
Humvees.
promoted.
That
Unit
may seem like a very weird idea, but they can deal a lot of damage to your forces. Especially to half-tracks.
Unit ready. Our base is
Those
under
paradrops are just perfect for leveling up your troops. Okay, I wanted to place it here.
attack. Unit ready.
I could
Building.
get another war factory, that would be a really good thing.
Making tracks. Firing salvo.
Let's wipe out the Assyrians that are trying to harass the
Unit
miners.
ready.
Getting in closer.
Our base is under attack.
How about some off-roading?
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Let's kick up the dirt. All right.
Our base is under attack.
Here we go. There's not really that much of a threat here,
Unit ready.
but once we cross this
Construction complete.
area, we'll want to actually clear all the structures nearby to at least ensure the safety of this machine shop center.
Unit ready.
How about some off-roading?
Second factory is operational. I guess I
Building.
can add additional bunker to the defensive line and capture those 2 power plants while I'm at it.
On hold. Cancelled.
Let's
Construction
move in.
complete.
You guys, do your job.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Making tracks. I know how it works.
Capture the power plants, I won't have to worry about the power issues anymore.
At least I have waiting order. Moving out.
That's another steel IFE it seems.
Carry out the operation.
Unit lost.
And it actually had to
Unit
kill the
promoted.
engineer out of all things.
Garrison.
Here, them apart.
Unit promoted.
Getting in closer.
Those things usually get annoying.
Outpouring.
Okay, I finished my task force, so I guess I can just move in.
Outpouring.
Our base is under attack.
There's a
Unit
garrison
promoted.
right here that I probably won't destroy
Let's
it,
go. Let's have some fun.
despite the fact that it will wipe out some of my troops.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
It's slightly, I slightly suffer from the lack of Borillos yet, but the faster you wipe out the Air Force Command headquarters that are located in that part of the map, the better
Unit
for you.
lost. Unit lost. Unit promoted.
Tanks will deal
Unit
with the
promoted.
tanks.
Our base is under attack.
What's happening
Unit
here?
lost.
Clear the air.
Just some of the forces
Repairing.
that somehow
Our base
survived the
is
power
under
drop.
Outpouring. Looks like a good run.
Alright. In the meanwhile, I can start preparing another task
Primary
force, I
building
guess.
selected.
Let's add another
Unit ready.
10 of everything.
Let's kick up the dirt.
Unit promoted. Unit
The air troops
ready.
are incredibly annoying in this mission.
Unit promoted.
And we
Building.
seem to be in a fairly safe spot, so I will start constructing the radar dish.
All right, let's go. Looks like a good run.
Unit
We can
ready.
use a good shower. All right, let's go. Get off my trail. Get dirty.
There's a garrison structure and a Grand Cannon.
Unit
Let's wipe out
lost.
Grand Cannon completely
Unit
right
ready.
now.
Unit
Get rid of the
lost.
garrison.
Unit lost.
Dirty.
That should do it.
Breaking loose.
Move my forces in so they can wipe out the Air Force Command headquarters.
All miner
Okay,
under
this
attack.
seems like a problem.
Construction complete. All miner under attack. Unit lost. Unit promoted.
Let's utilize my half tracks to the best extent to wipe out the Assyrians.
Guns loaded.
It seems to be working.
Unit ready.
That's the weird part.
Getting in closer. I'll carry out the operation.
I have not lost any of my repair vehicles, so let's move them here.
Transport. Maneuvering.
Unit
Airbase
promoted.
has been destroyed.
Unit promoted.
So let's wipe out the remaining defenses at this point.
Unit lost. Unit promoted. Unit lost.
That should do it.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit
The more
lost.
things we wipe out from this part of the map, the less we will care about the other things. Other events occurring.
Unit lost.
Alright. There's still one guy here. You'll wait. At this point there's a seal, however, so you may want to take him out.
Ore miner under attack. Unit
Radar constructed, so it's time to contact Morales.
discovered.
Here he is. Just having a snack break with that hot dog.
Ore miner under attack. New mission objective received.
Making tracks.
Unit lost.
Alright, let's wipe this out. And return the forces to the primary base.
Repairing. Building.
Now I should be able to just spam units to the half content.
Building. Unit lost. Unit ready.
So
Unit
it's
lost.
exactly what I will do while I get done with the Morales part.
Unit ready. Ore miner under attack. Unit ready. Unit
Send
lost.
those tanks to produce here. Maybe you can actually wipe out this garrison while
Unit
at it.
ready. Unit lost.
There is Pyro, so maybe.
Complete. Unit lost.
Well, Pyro down. But they took out the garrison,
Unit lost.
and that's what
Unit
matters.
ready. Unit lost.
Okay, I'll constantly try to look at the base, trying to see
Unit ready.
what will happen. In the meanwhile, it's time for Morales.
Our base is under attack.
The infamous
Unit ready.
snipey. I
Unit
rather not
ready.
finish because I will probably get demonetized.
But I won't miss you.
So I'll have to keep a look on the base. So
Unit
let's
ready.
select this group. This will be group second.
Unit
This will be
ready.
group first. Just to quickly switch between one and the other. Dogs are the greatest threat, especially in this part, so you have to
Our
tread
base is
carefully.
under attack.
You look around for half a second, Morales is going to die. And I don't think that's something that you want to happen. Thankfully you get access to spy planes so you can scout the area.
As fast as I can.
But here are another two dogs, just
Construction complete.
casually coming in for a hug.
Unit ready.
There's another dog coming in.
Marches on. Pat him. And move him
And
in.
another one bites the
I
dust.
miss my girl, but I won't
Unit
miss
ready.
you. Voy a estar allí. En movimiento.
Insufficient
There's-
funds.
Fast as I can.
Here it is.
Voy a estar allí. Stop, jump, and roll.
That one is down.
Me gusta.
Let's destroy the spill box for now.
Armored personnel carrier.
Keep looking at the area to check if
Unit
nothing
ready.
is coming.
Do you have a plan?
Y
What is the
tengo
mission?
preparando.
Unit ready.
As fast as I can.
I know there's a crate with the armor plating.
Revolution
I think it
marches on.
causes that Morales won't be one-hit KO by dogs, but I'd rather not take the risks
Shall be so.
Unit
in
ready.
trying to figure that out. Avoid this. Oh, that's slightly closer.
Unit promoted.
I guess I want a couple more forces here.
Our base is under attack.
Do you have a plan?
Alright, everything seems
Ready.
fine in the base.
Unit promoted. Unit
The
lost.
revolution marches on.
Here's the dog.
The revolution
And the crate
marches
should be
on.
located around this point. Here it is.
Shall be so. As
Unit
fast as
armor
I can.
upgraded.
Leave
That's
only
another dog
ruins.
down.
It shall
So I
be
guess
so.
the only way is south.
Fast as I can.
There's the Humvee. Take it out.
Movimiento.
Unit lost.
You're actually taking out the dog. That's still fine.
Jump and
Unit
roll.
ready.
Gringo. And
Unit lost.
movimiento.
Actually, does it still
Unit
have
promoted.
value? It certainly does.
Gringo,
So it's actually worth taking those out for the sake of experience.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Am I losing? I am losing my repair IPs and it's not the greatest thing.
Morales. It shall be so.
So despite the fact that they are depiloted,
Viva la Confederation!
I can destroy them for the bonus experience,
Roll, gringo!
Unit ready.
It shall
and
be
that
so.
will be actually quite beneficial for me, because self-healing will help me a lot, faster rate of fire will help me a lot,
En movimento.
other things not so much.
Ore miner under attack.
We are armed.
Unit ready.
Okay, it seems we have reached the short end of the stick when it comes
Ore
to
miner under attack.
mining.
Ore miner under attack.
Please swipe it out.
Ore miner under
There we go.
attack.
Locating operation. This will show them. Nah,
My
we'll need that.
duty is to the
In the
people.
meanwall,
The revolution
let's keep moving our
marches
forces
on.
forward.
The revolution
There's a dog,
marches on.
so let's
It shall be
Insufficient
casually walk away from him.
as fast
Ore
as I
miner
can.
under attack. Unit
Another
ready.
spy sat, we can use it
Unit
here.
lost.
Viva la
Unit
Confederation!
ready.
So there's this radar dome, you have to destroy it rather quickly,
Only ruin.
or a bunch of Humvees will just spawn and completely wipe you out if you're not fast enough. Which is incredibly stupid if I have to be honest, but well, I didn't make that mission. There we go.
Leave only ruin.
So now we can get rid of the remaining forces in this area.
And waiting.
Let's check the base. Everything seems fine on that end.
On hold.
How about some off-roading?
I lost a majority of my ground forces,
Unit ready.
but that's fine.
Unit
Shot to the
promoted.
head and they're dead. En movimento.
Let's keep moving forward.
Everyone.
Unit
What do I
ready.
have here? It's an Humvee.
My duty is to the people.
Was it damaged? I think it was.
My duty is to the people.
Our base is under attack. Unit ready.
My gun.
There's Seal and two dogs, so let's snipe them out from the top of the hill.
Transport. Ready for transport. I'll carry out the operation.
Repairing. Unit ready.
Do you have a plan?
I could use some better defenses in this mission. Oh well.
Got him.
Another dog bites the dust.
I miss my gun.
One more shot, for a good measure.
Miss you.
Okay, one more.
En
There we go.
movimento. The revolution marches on.
It's actually quite funny. This is the only mission where Morales is immune to air units, because
Morales.
I guess it was quite frustrating when a bunch of Rocketeers could just fly in and kill Morales, so
Waiting.
only for this mission he's immune to all air units.
It shall be
I mean, it makes mission work, so that's something.
so. En movimento.
And in 3.0 times it was
Unit ready.
extremely hardcore mission.
Fast as I can.
I think I made a video about it like in very old times.
It shall be so.
Something about calling it a hell through.
Armored personnel carrier. What is the mission? Firing salvo.
I'll need
Personnel carrier.
to get my unit slightly closer.
What is the mission? Clear the area.
Alright, that's all fine on this front.
Voy a estar
I know there's a couple of barrels that I want to destroy because explosions are cool. Here we are.
Adios, muchachos. As fast as I can.
That was cool, despite the fact I haven't seen anything out of that.
Viva la Confederation. As
This
fast
guy
as
gets
I can.
quick scoped.
Voy a estar allí. As fast as I can.
So let's proceed forward.
Vamos, vamos. En movimento. It shall
I
be
think that
so.
should have wiped out everything along the path.
As fast as I can.
There's the
Leave
canal.
only
Let's
ruin.
nuke the canal. A lot of players know what happens when you do not get rid of canals.
Our
Also,
base
that
is
seems to
under
be my
attack.
base.
Unit
Everything under
promoted.
control.
As fast as I can.
The canal has been successfully nuked.
Vamos, vamos. It
I mean,
shall
don't
be
get me
so.
wrong, I like dogs. I had a dog. And he was my best friend, but
The revolution
in this game, dogs are evil.
marches on. Voy a estar allí.
Especially when they are on the enemy
Vamos,
side.
vamos.
Here we're coming to the end of the line.
The
There should be
revolution
Humvee and a dog.
marches on. It shall be so.
Please do not miss. Thank you.
I miss my girl, but I won't miss you. Vamos, vamos. The
There's still a dog
revolution
here,
marches on.
or not. Yeah, here he is. There are two groups of paradrops coming in that will try to annoy you, but you should be fine.
All miner under attack.
I guess I can dump
Building.
another 10 jaguars into this army.
Unit promoted.
So the first paradrops come in once you cross this point. The second arrives once you get to the designated spot. I'm gonna proc both because I'm fairly confident in my skills that I can deal with them. It actually used to be extremely problematic case in the 3.0 because those troops will straight up murder you. And what some people have learned is that you can place an instant shelter along the path to block them completely. That's another 2 kill.
But I won't miss you.
That's another 2 kill.
Clean shot to the head
Unit
and they're
ready.
dead.
Unit
That's another 2 kill.
Pat him.
That's gonna be 4 frags, 5 frags. No, 4.
Tango preparando. My blood is boiling. Theirs is leaking.
So before...
reinforcements have arrived.
Okay, I got the Buratinos. This will slightly help me in breaking through this army.
My duty is to the people.
I want to get myself an engineer just so I can capture the machine shop.
Vamos, vamos. One clean shot to the head and
Ah, another 4 kills.
vamos, vamos. My blood is boiling. Theirs is leaking.
And that's gonna be a last one. Perfect. So the question is, where is the engineer?
Tools ready.
Here he is. Let's load him up into a transport.
Making
All
track.
miner under attack.
We are out. Try.
You guys will go and mine from this point.
Let's clear
And I
the
guess
air.
this is our standing army.
Select target.
What is the mission? I'll carry out
So
the
what I
activity.
possibly want to do,
Yes,
I
Corporal.
could capture those 2 derricks as well. That seems like a good idea.
Training.
Ready
Unit
for
ready.
transport. I know
You
how.
will
Unit
capture
ready.
this. This will grant me a repairs for vehicles, something actually important in this mission.
All miner under attack.
Tools ready. Checking design.
You will
Engineering.
capture the derricks for the extra economy boost.
Building Soviet economy. Let's clear the air. Getting in closer.
And you can start destroying all the structures on your path.
I'll carry out the operation. Firing
Have I blocked
salvo.
something? No.
I'll carry out the
Everything
operation.
seems
Have a
fine.
back away. Firing salvo. Firing salvo. Firing salvo.
Unit lost. Unit promoted. Unit lost.
Let's slowly
Unit
creep
lost.
towards the allied outpost in the Alamo.
Unit lost.
There will be a lot of things to destroy
Unit
and
lost.
a lot of defenses on the way, but I'm
Unit
fairly
lost.
confident
Unit
that I can nuke it out because I'm killing 50 bomb buggies and nothing will stop me. And this time they will not explode all at once. Also, Buratinos, you will be fairly useful in this part of this mission because of the
Unit
garrisons.
ready.
What is the mission?
Morale is still in position.
Takes the seeds of approval.
Unit ready.
Let's use the trusty Buratinos that actually are not that bad after the patches and buffs they received. Let's slowly creep forward. There are some forces here,
Ready.
and I can start sending my teams in.
Unit lost.
Team 5, it's time to wipe out some of the defenses.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost.
This did not broke that much,
Unit
but it's
lost.
still work in progress. It's still work in progress, that's what matters.
Unit lost.
Uh,
Unit ready.
can you lure out this
Unit promoted.
tank? Thank you.
Unit lost. Unit promoted. Unit lost.
Other than that,
Unit promoted.
magnificent job.
Unit
Let's move in with even more excessive firepower.
Unit lost.
Could potentially get more of those
Unit
forces. That
lost.
would be really, really good.
Unit lost.
Okay, seem to have lost something to garrison.
Unit lost.
I'm losing a lot of the garrisons. I will have to slightly change the attack angle.
Ready to burn, spice the place up. Empty the launch tools.
Unit ready.
Empty the launch tools.
Unit lost. Building. Unit
Alright,
lost.
you three will go in and destroy the war factory, the root of all problems.
Unit ready.
Just need the launch tools.
Or maybe I can use them to lure out some of the forces that are defending this place.
Unit
Alright,
ready.
move in. Have fun, boys.
Unit lost.
Get the president out of here! Go, go, go!
Kids explode
Unit
so
lost.
quickly. What?
Unit
And
ready.
2 more, because I am not fooling around.
Building.
I haven't even dealt
ready.
enough damage to this place.
Unit lost.
We're back after a short break, because there were some technical difficulties, and I'll probably just mount up both of the clips together to get a video going. So let's go back where we are, straight up at the dev's door. I got thankfully some of the buggies prepared, so let's
Unit
just move them
ready.
in. And hopefully I can take out the Alamo this time. Alright, you guys are in.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Okay. Well,
Unit lost. Unit
it was not what I expected, but
Unit
still it was
lost.
slightly better than usual. Let's slowly
Unit
creep
lost.
towards the Alamo structure.
Unit lost.
And yes, I want to
Unit
destroy it
lost.
with explosive, you can't stop me.
Primary building selected. Unit lost.
Or at least I thought so
Unit
before I
promoted.
realized that I'm out of cash.
Unit lost. Unit promoted. Unit
Maybe I can
lost.
destroy the Conyard, that would also work.
Find the rest.
But move Bertinos away, so they won't get damaged. Set 1 Burrilla aside for protection,
Unit ready.
and Boreas should deal with this structure within seconds.
Unit lost.
I will gladly die in the Confederation fight for freedom!
Sadly, they do rebuild the factory, so let's just take it out as well. Some of the defenses being rebuilt,
Unit lost.
but that
Unit
should be
promoted.
it.
Just
Insufficient funds.
This will
Unit
deal with the
promoted.
infantry. They will send a lot of infantry my way, I just realized that. So
Unit ready.
let's just knock at the door very loudly.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit
That
lost.
should do it. Let's move the forces back because it's actually important.
Castle.
And the president will arrive right now. It's
Unit
time to
lost.
behead the head of the country.
get me out of here!
Unit
There it
lost.
is.
But I won't miss you!
Objective complete. Unit lost.
Let's depart the helicopter while we are at it. There it is.
Mission objective
Shall be
received.
so. Stop, drop, and roll!
So now I think all of the forces will try to murder me for what I have done.
Unit lost.
Thankfully we're getting some reinforcements, and this will be a good moment to showcase the Easter egg for this mission, which is incredibly annoying. It definitely didn't ruin one of my recordings. This track right here, you have to destroy it. It keeps on crossing around, so you have to be careful, but
Unit promoted.
Gotcha.
I definitely haven't seen it the first time, that's the case. But thankfully, once you get a glimpse of it, you can just wipe it out. None of the forces coming in here, so that's fine. Let's move some of the forces to defend.
Unit lost. Unit promoted.
And once we're done, we can just destroy all of the remaining forces, including those barracks that are the only thing that will spawn enemies.
Unit lost.
And that should cause AI to sell out.
Unit
This will be a
lost.
problem because there's a lot of enemy infantry coming in. Let's retreat the
All
miners
miner under attack.
to
Unit
keep
lost.
the machine shop
All
alive.
miner under attack.
I can also spare some of the forces just to help defending this point.
Unit lost. All miner
You
under
two,
attack.
go on, destroy the barracks.
Lost. Unit lost. All miner under attack.
I think I'm losing all of my forces from this reinforcement, but that's fine.
Unit lost.
This site is defended.
Unit lost.
Yep,
All
it definitely
miner
is.
under attack. Unit lost.
Alright, that should do it.
Unit lost.
So now with the remaining forces, I can
Ready for transport. Let's clear the air.
destroy all of the remaining allied forces on the map and complete the mission. I am given a stallion just to transport Morales, but I don't feel like there's a need to do so. You can capture those two derricks if you feel like it, but at this point the mission should be over.
All miner under attack.
Let's get a couple more Barillas into play and send my forces into attack mode because I am just flexing at this
Unit
point.
lost. Unit lost.
Do not let them garrison anything else. Come on, don't be like this.
Unit ready.
Take him out. Take him out. He'll
Unit
just cross the
lost.
building. There he is.
Unit ready.
Those should be the last structures left. I brought my miners with me, I just realized that, but I don't think there's an issue with it. This is about to end.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Destroy the defenses,
Like a good run.
those two refineries, those power plants, and AI
Unit
should probably go on a hunt.
Unit lost.
Miner can go back.
Unit promoted. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Alright, the Abrams coming in, but
Unit lost.
that's a non-issue at this
Unit
point.
promoted. Unit lost.
And the remaining
Unit
structures are
lost.
gone.
Unit
You can
lost.
kindly destroy this
Unit
hospital.
ready.
It's America, they do not
Unit
need a free healthcare.
Unit lost.
As cruel as this joke is, it's actually accurate. They're saying out defenses, and all of the forces should be coming to hunt.
Unit ready.
So, by the way, the track that you destroy here grants
All
you
miner
crate with
under attack.
veterancy and crate with money.
Unit
I'd wish
lost.
it was available earlier,
Unit lost.
but it's not, so
Objective complete.
I usually don't bother with it.
Mission accomplished.
And that's gonna be it for the
Unit
mission.
ready.
It's less tedious than what it used to be, but I think it's still a fair challenge for a player. Either way, thanks for watching guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, and see you guys soon after I merge those two videos together. See ya!